This is Raider News Update with Brian Walsh and Katie Cockrell with the news, Colleen Driscoll with arts and entertainment, and Ted Rosenblatt with sports. And now, from Studio B at Scotch Plains Fenwood High School, Brian Walsh and Katie Cockrell.
Welcome to Raider News Update, and I'm Brian
This past
Walsh.
weekend marked the final four performances of the Repertory Theater production of Urinetown. After the March 8th performance was canceled due to a power outage, it was rescheduled as a matinee for this past Saturday, March 15th. The most heavily attended performance was the final performance on Saturday evening. 38-member cast and 15-member crew are now anxiously awaiting nomination results from the Paper Mill Playhouse Rising Star Awards. Let's go on location and hear some reactions from the audience members.
Hi, this is Cheryl Markovitz, and I'm here with two students who just saw this year's play, Urinetown. So how was the play this year?
It was really funny and I really enjoyed it.
And what was the play about?
Well, the town was in a 20-year drought, so they all had to pay to pee.
And do you think this year's play was a good choice?
I thought it was a very good choice. It was very well casted and very funny.
All right, well, thank you. Now I'm here with Zach Chapman, who also saw the play. So how was the play this year?
It was very good.
Was the cast put together well?
Yeah, I think everyone did a really good job.
All right, well, thank you. So Timmy, how did you like the play this year?
It was pretty good.
This Thursday, March 20th, Scotch Plains Fenwood High School hosted its annual Senior Citizens Day, which was hosted in the gym in the high school. Senior citizens from the community came out to a fun-filled day where they were treated to a showing of the Repertory Theater production of Urinetown and many other events like Irish dancing, which were put on by the students. Now let's go to some footage that we took of the event.
Right over here in the beautiful jump jive is correct. Also, jumping at the woodside we would accept. That might have been a little bit too easy for you guys. What do we have out there? Did you say by the light of the silvery moon? Blue moon is correct. Gives that person a lottery ticket.
This is Maria Rivera reporting for 34 News, and I'm here with freshman Patrick Dewar and senior citizens Don and Betty. So Patrick, tell me what you're doing today.
I'm helping out with the Senior Citizens Day at the high school.
That's fun. And Don, what activities have you done so far today?
We had coffee and donuts, name that tune, and bingo.
Sounds like fun games. And Betty, do you know what's planned for the rest of the day?
I believe it's Irish dancing or something arranged by the choral group. I'm not sure.
Sounds like you guys will be having fun. Thanks, and now back to the studio.
According to Lindsay Tanner of the Star Ledger, shocking new statistics show that at least 1 in 4 American teenage girls have a sexually transmitted disease. This percent equals about 3 million girls nationwide. Some doctors say that these numbers could be a reflection of abstinence-only educations in schools in combination with teenage feelings of invulnerability. National High Five Day t-shirts are now on sale for students to purchase. Even though we are a month away from National High Five Day, order forms need to be given by next week to Mr. Rafferty or a board member, Smack. T-shirts will be $10. Now let's go to the quote of the week. Now let's go to Arts and Entertainment with Colleen Driscoll.
Thanks, Brian. This week's top 5 songs are number 5, Rihanna, Don't Stop the Music. Number 4, Sarah Bareilles, Love Song. Number 3, Flo Rida, Low. Number 2, Chris Brown, With You. And at number 1 for the 4th week topping the charts is Usher featuring Young Jeezy, Lovin' This Club. This week's box office tops are number 5, Vantage Point. Number 4, College Road Trip. Number 3, Never Back Down. Number 2, 10,000 BC. And at number 1 is Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who, reeling in over $45 million. This past weekend, Scotch Plains Fanwood High School's jazz band, the Moonglowers, competed at J.P. Stevens for a jazz band competition. The Moonglowers pulled through by winning first place overall and best rhythm section. Now let's go on location with a member of the Moonglowers to hear more about it.
This is Maria Rivera reporting on location for 34 News, and I'm here with 2 members of Moonglowers. I heard you guys had a competition last week. Tell me about it.
It was at J.P. Stevens in Edison, and we placed first in the competition against a couple other schools. It's pretty exciting.
Congratulations. And where was the competition?
At J.P. Stevens High School in Edison, New Jersey.
Oh, and what instrument do you play?
I play auxiliary percussion.
Sounds interesting. What instrument do you play?
I also play auxiliary percussion.
Good job, guys. And now back to the studio.
Our Step Squad has been preparing for their final competition of the season on Saturday at 1 o'clock at Colonia High School. Let's go on location to find out more.
This is Shirey Castillo on location with
Rebecca Dorilla
and
Alana Betts
of the Step Squad. So Rebecca, how's this whole season been for you?
We've had our ups and downs. We have a competition this Saturday, and we hope we make it to finals.
That's nice. So, Alana, what have you done to improve this routine this year?
Well, we've shaken up our routine, and we also got new outfits. We have a new theme going on in Schoolgirl.
Rebecca, where is the competition this time?
Well, our next competition is on Saturday in Colonia at 1 p.m., and we also have a fan bus, and the entrance fee is $5.
Well, good luck, guys. Back to the studio.
Now let's head over to Critics Corner with Eric and Mike.
Hi, for this edition of Critics Corner, we reviewed Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who, starring Jim Carrey as Horton and Steve Carell as the mayor of Whoville. Mike, what do you think of it?
Well, this movie was definitely targeted towards a younger audience, and we thought since people like Steve Carell and Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen were in it that it was going to be pretty funny, but the humor was very simple, and it wasn't what we expected.
Yeah, I assumed it would be for a younger audience, but a lot of animated movies have jokes and gags that would be funny for everybody, like Shrek. It doesn't matter how old you are, you got Shrek, you can laugh at it. This movie was only okay. It kind of dragged at some points. The plot was kind of simple. It seems like they really struggled to take the book and make it a feature film. The animation was great and the acting was pretty good, but it was kind of dragged a little, I thought.
Yeah, the animation was actually very good, and they actually, at different points, they actually turned it into Dr. Seuss animation, like in the book, and I thought that was really cool. But again, this was definitely targeted towards a younger audience, so if you're going with little kids, it's a great movie, but if you're just going by yourself, like we did, not that great, so I definitely get it in the C range.
Yeah, I agree, trying to see. Back to the studio.
Now let's go to Weekend Preview with Shirey.
This is Shirey Castillo with your weekend preview. There's not much going on in sports, so go see Meet the Browns, Planet B-Boy, or Shudder. Also go get I Am Legend or Enchanted on DVD. This has been your weekend preview with Shirey Castillo. Have a good weekend.
And now let's go to sports with Ted Rosenblatt.
Thanks, Brian. As March rolls in, so does the madness that comes with it. College basketball fanatics are excitedly watching the NCAA tournament, which started this past week. The University of North Carolina, University of California, Los Angeles, Kansas, and Memphis all received #1 seeds as they had the most successful regular seasons. Let's go on location to see some predictions from students and faculty.
Hi, I'm Courtney Bafani on location for March Madness. So, who do you think will win the NCAA?
North Carolina's going to win.
Who do you think is going to win March Madness?
Probably Memphis.
Probably UNC.
I'm feeling a little bit of Kansas.
UCLA, baby!
Who do you think is going to win March Madness?
That'd be the Wisconsin Badgers. Kansas Jayhawks.
Oral Roberts. Pitt Panthers.
Mount St. Mary's, baby.
I'm on location with Mr. Miller for March Madness. So did you fill out a bracket?
I am 3/4 of the way finished because I need to pick a few more upsets. I don't just want to pick a lot of favorites because I think this is a tournament that's a little more unpredictable than it has been in previous years.
I agree. And who do you think is going to win?
In my opinion, I think Memphis has the inside track, but I'm a Big East fan, and I think Pittsburgh will surprise a lot of people. I picked Pittsburgh to win it all.
All right, thank you. Now back to the studio.
In professional basketball, the Houston Rockets are getting closer towards history, continuing their 22-game winning streak, good enough for second longest all time. The Rockets have achieved this feat even after losing All-Star center Yao Ming for the rest of the season. The Rockets' most recent victory was over the Los Angeles Lakers, but up next is the NBA best Boston Celtics. NBA fans await eagerly with a chance to witness history. That's it for sports. Now back to Brian Walsh.
Now let's go to this week's Car of the Week.
Nick Fung, FJ Cruiser.
Hello, this is Joseph Setti
and Brian Dewar
with Nick Fung's FJ Cruiser. Ching chang.
Nick Fung often cruises around in his Toyota FJ Cruiser, blasting crazy rap music out of his beautiful subs.
Many diamonds dangling. Bag full of money we strangling. Hate me, fry me, bake me, try me. All the above cause you can't get in. I don't want no problem. Because me professional. Make you shake your cat.
2 doors on each side, but only 1 door handle. How do you get inside? Ah! There we are.
Let's go. Nick Fung is sitting on some 17-inch rims with some 33-inch Bridgestone tires.
As we step into the front of the car, our film expert Keith Baker notices the touchscreen monitor that Nick Fung has installed himself. And obviously his deck of Pokemon cards, he's got a mint condition holographic Charizard. Ooh.
See me in the parking lot. 7-Eleven is the spot. Bikes with wings and shiny things and lions, tigers, bears. Oh my God, we fierce and
This
fast.
has been Brian Dewar
And Joseph Setti
with Nick Fung's Toyota FJ Cruiser.
Now let's go to your weekend weather with Cloud Cover Courtney.
Hey everyone, this is Cloud Cover Courtney giving you your weekend forecast. Friday will be mostly sunny with a high of 49 and a low of 30. Saturday, we will have snow showers with a high of 44 and a low of 29. Sunday will be sunny with a high of 48 and a low of 31. Have a great spring break. Now back to the studio.
That wraps up for this edition of Radio News Update. I'm Brian Walsh. Have a great and safe spring break, and we'll see you on April 4th when we come back for our next edition.